Hey everybody, and thanks for tuning in to Hess Hogs 4. Today I have Hog 1 Emma with me, and she's going to be part of the continuation of our Christmas series. And what we're going to look at today is how to double smoke a ham. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
It does sound good, and this is such a complicated, not really, it's very simple. All we do, it's easy, you ready? We went to Walmart and we bought this ham. Now this ham's already been sliced. As you can see, it's a spiral cut ham. It's done. It's already been cooked. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it to temperature. Now to do that takes a little patience and a little effort, but if you do that, you're gonna love the result. So what we did, and we've already kind of worked ahead of it, we took the ham, we took it out of the bag that it was in, and a public service announcement. You should come closer. These are on the bottom of the hams. You don't eat these. You don't cook these, right,
It's
Emma?
not edible.
They're not edible, right? Make sure you take that off. I made the mistake one time of not taking it off. Kind of embarrassing. Make sure you take it off and throw it away. But I wanted to let everyone know, take it off. From there, Emma, we take our pineapples, right? We got some pineapple slices, and we put them on the ham. You can see we've already got 4 or 5 on there. And any chance I can use my grill pin, I want to use it. So what we're doing is we're going to put the pineapple slice right there, and we're going to use our grill pin. These are so handy, and if you haven't had a chance to get a grill pin, it's okay. That's what toothpicks are for. After that, we take a maraschino cherry. Can I have a toothpick, please? Thank you. And we just put the toothpick in like so. And we're going to repeat that process until we get the ham covered. And all this does is it gives us a little extra juiciness. It looks pretty, and I tell you what, the pineapples, toothpick please, the pineapples are so good after this has been on the smoker. Now I'm not going to bore you guys with making us put the rest of the pineapples on. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. We'll put one more on and kind of talk about what's next. We've got our smoker going outside, and as always, we're using lump charcoal and, toothpick please, and we're going to use a pecan wood. Now this is a maple pecan ham, so it only makes sense to use a pecan wood. You could use hickory if you so chose to, but I want to keep it consistent. I want to use that pecan wood. And again, we're going to have it at 275. I wish I could say there's an absolute time that it takes to do this. It's not. You want to slowly bring it to temperature, and as we're bringing it up to temperature, it's going to get to about 135 degrees. That's probably going to take an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Once it gets to 135 degrees, we're going to put a glaze. Now this comes with a glaze pack, or you can make your own glaze pack, but I tell you what, Cosmos just released this maple bourbon glaze. Now it says rib glaze, that doesn't matter. See, now it just says maple bourbon glaze. This is outstanding. I've used it on pork, I've used it on chicken. We're going to use it on our ham today. And when we get to the last 5 degrees, we're going to glaze this ham and let the glaze set. How's that sound, Emma?
Cosmos is always good.
Cosmos is always good, you're right. She understands. So we've just got one more we're going to put on. And then it'll be time to get it on the smoker. And one more toothpick, please. Thank you. Oh, look at that right there. And we're going to put this on a wire rack. I call it a grate. My wife always tells me I'm wrong. So we're going to set the ham on the wire rack. We'll use that to transport it out there to the grill. And it'll be time to go. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we've got our smoker right at 275 degrees. We've got our pecan wood on. And I went ahead and put the ham on, but just to show you, we're kind of putting it there in the middle. And what we want to do is just take a nice smoke bath for the next probably hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. And when we're going to leave this closed the next hour, then we're going to check the temp. The temp we're looking for is 135 degrees. Once we get to 135 degrees, it'll be time to put the glaze on, let the glaze set, get it to 140, take it inside, let it rest. It'll be time to eat. Thanks for watching. Okay, Emma, so it's been right at actually an hour and a half. And what do you say? Let's open up, see how we're doing? Oh, that looks good. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I tell you, it's looking good. And we're looking, and our temp is just at, we're going to probe it a couple different places. 120 here on the back. So we still have another 15 degrees before we're going to put the glaze on there, and after it's at 135 we'll set the glaze. That'll take probably another 30 minutes for it to climb to that 140 at most. We'll pull it inside, Emma, let it rest. It'll be time to eat. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're at right at 132 degrees, Emma. Just tempted. And I know it's kind of hard to see, good old daylight savings time, but what we do is we have our Cosmos glaze, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put the glaze on here. Got a nice little brush, and we're just gonna baste this all over it. And what we're wanting to do, Emma, with this glaze is we want it to set. And it's just going to be an extra layer. Man, it smells good. Extra layer of flavors. So we'll let this sit on here. We got to get the temp right at 140 degrees. It's about 132, I guess, what we temped it at. So it may take, I kept saying a half hour, but honestly, it's probably going to take it no more than 15 minutes for this to set up and be done. We're gonna close this lid. See you guys in 15 minutes. Thanks for watching. All right, everybody, the moment of truth, Emma. It's been about 20 minutes with this resting, and I can't take any more. It's time to open it up. So, let's take that off. If you wanna come close, you can kind of see the finished product. I apologize, it was hard to see it outside when we were glazing it, but this looks outstanding. And just to kind of recap what we did, we got a ham at Walmart, spiral. We set the smoker at 275 degrees. We used what type of wood? Pecan wood. We didn't do anything to it other than just putting some pineapples, some cherries, using our grill pins and toothpicks. We took it out to the smoker. We put it on there. It took right at 2 hours to bring it to temp of 135 degrees. When it was at 135 degrees, we used our glaze from Cosmos Maple Bourbon Rib Glaze. Remember, if you put your finger over the rib, it's a maple bourbon glaze, so it works. We put it on there, we let it set. It set for probably about 20 minutes where it finally go from 135 to 140 degrees. Got to 140, we brought it inside. We've talked enough. I think it's time to just go ahead and cut into this. What do you think, Emma? Now the neat thing is this is already cut, right? But we're gonna just cut down a little bit. We gotta be kind of careful with, right? Because we're just gonna take it out. We'll take the toothpick off. We're gonna take this off. We don't want to ruin these because these are gonna be good to eat. But let's just cut into that just a little bit in that spiral. Oh wow, that looks really good, Emma.
I can see it.
Trying to be careful. I got all these grill pins in. But
I don't look off the girls.
right here, that's a little piece for you, and we're gonna get a piece for me. We're gonna try this, and then we're gonna pull a couple more pieces off. But
Feels good.
that's really good. And actually, let's try a little bit of the pineapple. Here's a piece for you. Let's try a piece for me. This is really good, I bet. The pineapple's okay, the ham's great. But I'll tell you what, guys, the pineapple's on point. And with these spiral cut hams, the neat thing is you can see good color, good taste, good flavor. Goodness, Emma. This is so good. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you got any comments, best practices, please let us know. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.